Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be doing a what would I have done my hair and makeup like had I been invited to the Golden Globes. So I don't have an outfit that I can actually like put on, but I thought I would do my hair and makeup and then I would show you guys like the style that I'm going for. So if I were to go to the Golden Globes, guys, we are talking like full-on 1920s look here. So we're going to do my makeup first and then we will show you guys the completed look with my hair. I always feel like, you know, celebrities, they go all out for this kind of stuff and it's always like super natural looking, which is why I also lean more towards the 1920s, but it's also 2020. It's 2020! And I've always felt like they use like super expensive products on their face, and yeah, maybe it lasts longer, but does it really? So today we're going to be using a little bit of high-end, a little bit of drugstore, and we're going to create a Golden Globe look. First off, we have a Kypress Antioxidant Dew. This one I got in a BoxyCharm, but it is one of those things that I feel like celebrities would probably put on their face. I mean, because it's like $98 a bottle or something like that. I always like to put like the excess on my hands too. I have been treating my hands like my face lately because they're like, oh, treat your face like gold. Well, actually where you age first is your hands. So I've actually been doing some techniques on my hands that I do on my face to kind of like slow down the aging a little bit. And then we have a hyaluronic acid, and this has been huge in the beauty industry within the past year, and every brand that I know of has some form of hyaluronic acid in it, and this is just a 2% hyaluronic acid from Makeup Revolution. Like Rachel Leves talks about a hyaluronic acid serum that she uses. The ColourPop Pretty Fresh tinted moisturizer has hyaluronic acid in it. So hyaluronic acid is like the thing that happened in 2019 that they discovered is like has anti-aging properties, and I feel like every celebrity is probably like soaking up them some hyaluronic acid, like getting right in there, like in their skin. So I'm wearing black just so that we can get kind of like a neutral sense. And then later, I will actually show you guys like what I would be wearing, and I'll put on some of the jewelry that I actually have that would be like, you know, representative of what I would wear. Now, most celebrities, they actually wear like jewels, like legit jewelry from like actual jewelry companies, legit jewelry from jewelry companies. Then we're using a blurring primer from Makeup Revolution, getting right in there and blurring those oversized pores and the texturization. I'm going to be using a combination of two foundations today because they are both favorites of mine. We are going to be using the Photo Focus foundation. This one is from Wet n Wild, and I'm putting this on a little plate for my foundation, and I'm going to be mixing it with another one. This one has a great light deflecting properties, so like it photographs really, really well. And like the Golden Globes, like if you're going to the Golden Globes, you have flash going off, you have, you know, all of these things going on where your face is being lit up with light. And then I also want something that's a little bit dewy, so I'm using the Conceal and Hydrate, and I'm going to mix these together. I'm hoping it'll create like a dewy look, but then it'll also kind of just like reflect the light and photograph really, really well. I'm going to go in with my microfiber beauty blender from Shop Miss A. I'm going to wet it down with setting spray. Honestly, to me, I think this makes my makeup last longer when I actually spray my beauty blender with setting spray. But I love putting it on my beauty blender because it like mixes with the foundation and then it like applies really, really well. So we're just taking these two combined together and we are going to dab this all over my face. See how this works. Now the Photo Focus and the Conceal and Hydrate are both medium coverage foundations. I find that the Conceal and Hydrate is definitely one that is more full coverage, and that the Photo Focus one is one that is more medium coverage. Like if you build it up, yes, it can be kind of a full coverage, but it doesn't really cover those blemishes like it should. By combining the two, it looks like I'm getting more of a full coverage result. I feel like makeup artists for the Golden Globes would definitely do like a contour kit of some kind, but I don't really have a cream contour kit in my collection. So we're going in with a full coverage foundation. This is definitely more full coverage than what it is with them like separate from each other. I feel like my face just got like so primed, like wow, so primed. But look how like flawless that coverage is. And on camera, it looks spot on. We're going to set the face really quick. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. According to their website, they are cruelty-free. So we're going with their website. We're just like lightly going in and setting this like in my T-zone area. And then after a little bit, I'm actually just going to brush it off. So we're kind of doing like a bake. So like if there's excess powder on my face, it's baking it in. But by stamping it, we're just like pressing it into the foundation so it makes it like a perfect almost matte but almost not matte. Honestly, when I'm thinking about like being photographed like on camera, if you put a concealer on and it dries your under eyes out really bad, then it's gonna show on camera. So that's why I'm not using a concealer on the under eyes today. I feel like that foundation did a pretty bang up job. While we're kind of baking in the areas where I like overloaded the powder a little bit, we're gonna go in with a bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula bronzer, the butter bronzer. And this is a perfect long wearing matte bronzer. I feel like why do you need a high-end bronzer when a drugstore can do it just as well? I also feel like when people get edited like for Photoshop and stuff from the Golden Globes, like when they actually post a picture of these celebrities, they've been overly photoshopped, and obviously I can't Photoshop myself because I'm on camera. So we're gonna sweep away the excess powder. And what I really like to do is like in between steps is set my face. It just helps keep it, you know, dewy, fresh, and then every layer that you put on is just set that much better. And I feel like it helps my makeup last a lot longer. So we have the Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. This is from Catrice. I think Siri just turned on because I heard it go off over there. Wow, Siri. Every other time that I say, hey Siri, it doesn't go off. But you know, me sitting in front of the camera, Siri goes off. And then we're going to go in with the Black Radiance Toasted Almond Blush. Super pigmented, highly gorgeous. Like, I love this blush. This is a 512 small contouring brush from Luxie. I got it in a boxy charm, and I feel like this just applies the blush like perfectly in the area that I need it. If you guys have any recommendations for a blush brush, leave a comment below. See how it gives like a dewy radiant glow? That's why it's called Black Radiance. And then just to layer, we're going to use the Urban Decay Flushed palette. This one is in Streak, and I want to use the blush just to kind of brighten it a little bit. This one in particular, it has a little bit of a satin in it, so it'll give me a little bit more of a radiance. And the two mixed together is like super pretty. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just like this natural, pink, pretty, glowy, cheeky look. I love being, you know, so descriptive with my words. Like they just, woohoo. So for highlights, we are going to go in with an Ofra highlight. This is the Nikki Tutorials collab. It's a highlighting trio. I got this in an Ulta haul, and I love this trio. I just don't use it a lot because I'm afraid I'm going to run out. And in the middle, we have Glazed Donut, which is like the creme de la creme of highlight, according to a lot of people. Like the individual one, just like, it definitely packs a punch. People buy the individual one a lot, and I'm literally going in with like the lightest hand possible. And then I'm going to use my finger and like blend it into the blush. So like lightly going on the nose. I'm going to use my beauty blender, blend it out a little bit. Lightly going on the Cupid's bow. And then lightly on my chin. I really don't want to like over accentuate anything, but I also want to have like a little bit of a glow to my face. See how it's like subtle glow, which is what you want because you don't want anything like flashbacking on the camera. That's what we want for the Golden Globes. And then for the eyeshadow, we are going in with the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette. And because the Golden Globes, like I feel like every makeup artist does like a neutral eye look, which is so true because you just want to be naturally dewy, glowing for your photos. And I think that this is like the perfect palette for any type of like Goldeny Globe or awards ceremony, especially like even if you just do some of the white colors with a little bit of a crease color, like the Aura row with some of the Ritual row, like perfect eye. So we're going to take this palette and we're going to first dip into Ritual. I'm just going to set my eye really fast. This color is one of my favorites because it's just so neutral. And the other great thing about this palette is that you can actually put a glitter on your eye straight with this palette, and it's not greasy, it doesn't have a tacky formula, it like adheres really, really well. You may find out you have a glitter bomb on your face later though. I've found sometimes I get a glitter bomb on my face depending on how I do my eyeshadow with the glitters. Just taking a crease brush, I'm going to use Soothe, which is the matte color, and we're just going to go as matte as possible with the eyes. I feel like at the Golden, like this is the same for wedding makeup as well. If you're being photographed, you don't want anything like overly stunning. You want something that's more matte with a little bit of a glow, and that's because you just don't want flashback on the camera. And in the 1920s, there really wasn't anything like super available for women to do their makeup. Like I'm pretty sure foundation wasn't really a thing, powder was, black eyeliner was, and then red lipstick was a huge thing. It was a rebellion thing, like doing your makeup like that. Just getting in, you know, the crease shade, keeping it as matte as possible, but then I do want to take in the Aura row, we're going to take the metallic color, and I'm just going to put this all over my lid because we need some like glow up in here, just a little bit, the perfect amount. And then we're just going to use the same glitter in the Soothe row, and I'm just going to pick it on the inner corner, just a little bit of a sparkle because why not? Just a little bit though. It's not like overpowering, it's just a little bit there so it shows up just a little bit. The last thing that we are going to do with the eyeshadow, highlight up here just along the brow bone, highlighting some of the high points on my brow bone. We're going to take the Ofra highlighter and we're going to do the inner corner highlight. Inner corner highlight is like so stellar compared to what, I don't even remember like makeup before inner corner highlight. Like in high school, obviously there was no inner corner highlight. I don't even know when like this became a trend, but it definitely makes your eyes like pop. And I forgot one more thing. I have to do the shading under my eyes, so I'm just going to take a little shading brush and we're going to take Soothe, the matte Soothe color in the Tati Beauty, and we're just going to shade, keeping it simple, keeping it 1920s. And keeping with the tradition of the 1920s, I'm going to put on my mascara. False lashes at that time just weren't a thing, but I feel like the mascara that I chose would definitely be in my opinion, like red carpet worthy. It is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I have raved about this mascara a million times, and it doesn't clump, it does curl your lashes, it separates them, and it provides a lasting volume. Eyelashes! Aren't they beautiful? And like look how full and what it does for this look. Like I just don't feel like I need fake lashes. Natural, pretty. I feel like that's what these award programs are all about. Like when celebrities show up, do they have like huge eyelashes? Like when I look at Nina Dobrev, or I was looking at Ashley Benson's Instagram of her Golden Globe makeup, like they don't have these huge fake lashes anymore, and I'm so glad that the entire like celebrity community is actually switching out of that. Like that just makes me so happy. I have a couple of things left on my face to do. One of them is the eyebrows, which we all know Staci hates eyebrows like with a passion because they're always so wonky, out of shape, like they So for my eyebrows, I feel like I need to go a little bit more over the top, make them fluffy, and like fill them in a little bit more than what I usually do, because when I usually do my eyebrows, I just use an eyebrow gel and then we call it a day, because that's me. I hate my eyebrows. But for the Golden Globes, we'll do something a little bit better. So we're going to use this gel to fluff my eyebrows up. and, you know, like actually make it look like I have like really good eyebrows. And then we're going to be using, this is the Makeup Revolution eyebrow pencil, and it's a lot like the Brow Wiz from ABH in the fact that it has like the spoolie on one end, it has the pencil on the other end, and this pencil is amazing for creating eyebrows. And then with the pencil side, we're going to fill in and like shape them a little bit better. Probably should have included this eyebrow pencil in the best of 2019. I have 2 Bushman eyebrows on my face. Pretty sure like a makeup artist for the Golden Globes would be like, oh, we're gonna fix that just a little bit, or they would like box them in. But I want like fluffy eyebrows. Like if you look at Nina Dobrev or Ashley Benson's Instagram of their Golden Globe looks, stunning fluffy eyebrows. Last but not least, I have the Ink Airy Velvet called Sold Out Red. This stuff is amazing. I actually got it off of Amazon.com, and it was on a Rach Loves video. And it fits perfectly with my 1920s glamorous Golden Globe look because it is literally bright red. Alright, so here is the completed makeup look. So we are going to pop off camera. I'm going to fix my hair. I'm going to put on some of my jewelry that I would wear. And then I'm going to show you guys what dress I would have picked for the Golden Globes, as well as the shoes. The shoes. Oh, so beautiful. Do I look like I'm ready for the Golden Globes? Or any award show for that matter. Alright guys, here's the completed hair, some of the jewelry, and the makeup for my Golden Globe look. Now, it would be like a 1920s inspired fashion, so I'm actually going to sketch up a dress so you guys can see what I would wear to the Golden Globes if I had gone to the Golden Globes. And honestly, like, I feel very glitzy, very glamorous, very beautiful. The partial look came from an inspiration of Ashley Benson. Some of it came from Nina Dobrev. So like these are definitely, like this look is definitely on trend for what celebrities look like at the awards ceremonies going on at the beginning of the year. Very, very classy, very sleek. It'd probably be like black silk or even like a really deep burgundy red. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked the concept behind it, getting ready for the Golden Globes if we were going to the Golden Globe Awards. And I hope you subscribe, like this video, thumbs up it, and hit the little bell when you do subscribe so that you guys know when I post on my channel again. And if you like content like this, fun content where we just go and we sit down, we do makeup, like this is what I would look like going to an award ceremony, then make sure you guys subscribe as well. And I will see you later. Bye!